Hey guys, I'm back. Redemption run over at Burke Mountain. It's a little bit later in the summer now. I'm going up trying to go up the Burke North Summit, up to Pika Peak, Burke South Summit, then Pika Peak, and then Burke North Summit. This is the hike that I had to cancel early on in the season because I came across some pretty unstable snow conditions. So hopefully we do a little bit better this time. So what a difference it makes from May to June, huh? When I came here before, this whole lake was completely frozen over except for a couple little open puddles at the shoreline. And this was all totally snow covered. And now it's just a beautiful summer day. So I'm gonna make my way over here. The trail continues on this way, goes up into the trees there, follows that ridge line all the way up and across up to the north to South Burke Summit, and then over to Pika, and then over to North Burke. So I made a really good time. It's 3:30 right now. I started my hike at 1:30. So 2 hours up here this time compared to God knows how many hours. I think it was like 3 or 4 hours when I came up here in May, just because of how snowy it was on that trail. So I will continue on. I added a quick little detour. So this is the first peak that I'm hitting, which is Dennett Peak, which it's kind of hard to see, but right down there, that's overlooking Dennett Lake. And then this is the panorama view. I was out that way last weekend. All right, I'll head down and continue on to Burke. All right, I've arrived at Pika. I'm not quite at the top yet. You'll see there's a little bit of a scramble left here. So it's not very technical getting up to this point. That's my trail coming up. It's just steep and a bit of an endurance grind, but this is the first bit of anything slightly technical. There's not really any exposure. You'll just get a nasty landing in those bushes if you fall. But here we go. I'll try to do my best one hand on the GoPro. I didn't bring a chest mount or a head mount because I wanted to minimize how much weight I'm carrying on my backpack. I'm carrying my big 15-liter backpack today. Oh, that's a nice view. Let's see. Oh, I can get an even higher spot right here. Yeah. Nice. You can probably see how many flies are buzzing around. They just seem to content to land on me and not really bite at me. Yeah, that's a beautiful view up here. And if I really need to, I could set up my tent right there, camp right up at the peak here. Okay, well, I am getting mobbed by flies up here, but the ascent up was a two-hand technical ascent, scrambling through bushes. And now I've got, it looks like this final scramble coming up here. Not so much of a scramble. I can walk up this without handholds. Getting a little tired though. Let's see. Okay, so my peak is over this way. It's just a matter of finding the trail. This is pretty gnarly terrain. I'm on the trail because that's a flag right there. I couldn't record much of it. It was pretty intense coming up this final peak, and without the head strap or the chest strap, it's a little bit hard to carry this thing in my hands when I'm doing technical stuff. What do we got? So that guy, is that my peak right there? It says I'm only 20 meters away, so it's just got to be the end of this little bluff here. Yeah, this is the final peak. I'm at 5:48 p.m. If I really wanted to, I could climb back down to the car. It took me almost 5 hours, so I imagine it would probably only take me 4.5 hours at most. I get down before it's totally dark, but I hauled this 50-liter backpack up with me, so I think I'm gonna set up camp somewhere up here for the night and then hike down in the morning. Just see if I can find a good spot here. I'm just being relentlessly pursued by this cloud of flies. I don't think anybody's been up here in a while. It would be really nice if I could find a good spot up here. I would really regret having to down climb what I just came up and then back climb up to the previous peak. This is not too bad of a spot. A little bit sandy, couple stray rocks I could kick away. Yeah, pretty flat too. I think this will do it. Well, the time is 7:20. The sun is starting to go, well, not quite down, but I probably got another 2 hours of sun. I got my little tent set up here. It's just a MSR Elixir one person. It's a little bit on the heavy side for a backpacking tent, but it has a bunch of nice features. Like, it's got plenty of headroom. It's got lots of headroom when you're lying down and headroom when you're sitting up. I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", and I still have lots of headroom when I lie down. I can sit up fully in it. It comes with the footprint, so you don't have to bring another one or buy another one. And yeah, it's pretty decent. Hey guys, this one's a bit shorter than my other videos. My microphone was peaking pretty badly from the wind for most of the hike, so I had to discard the footage. I do want to talk about the difficulty of the hike. Number one, the distance. It's 20 kilometers round trip with almost 1,600 meters of elevation change in each direction, so you got to be prepared for that. Number two, the trail is very overgrown past Pika Peak. I was scrambling and route finding to the North Burke summit through trees and bushes. Nothing more than a class 3 scramble, where a fall is not likely to be fatal, but it can result in serious injury. So if you're not comfortable with scrambling, it's probably best to skip this one. And number three, there are no reliable water sources beyond Dennett to the North Burke unless you down climb into a valley. So that's 9 kilometers out and back from Dennett to Burke North. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one.